and been bumped? Anybody? Or witnessed somebody else being bumped? Or heard them say over the...
We'll give you $300 if you'll just take the next flight, please.
Oh yeah.
10 minutes later,
We'll give you $400 if you take the next flight, please.
you know, it's like, I'm waiting. Ah, shit! Somebody took it. Damn, I should have went. You've ever heard that before, or even taken advantage of that? No, it happens. Why does it happen? Huh? Why do they do that shit? Huh? What? They want a full plane, so why don't you just sell exactly the number of tickets that matches the seats in the plane? Sometimes people don't show up. There's a known percentage of people that don't show up. So you could do this kind of analysis. If you get this many seats, what's the probability that if I sell this many over, that'll be perfect, or something related to that? Are you guys kind of with me? You can use this kind of analysis to see. So you can kind of play around. If there's a 1.8% chance that you sell 3 more tickets and you have to bump somebody, that you can live with that PR. Everybody PR? Everybody know PR? All right. Yes, public relations. You can live with that. There's a very few people that will complain and make a stink of things. Whereas if you do the analysis and it comes out to be 11% chance, like, oh shit, we probably should sell less tickets than we were going to. Because that would be like a decently large amount of people that would be complaining. And it'll be on YouTube, the people that freak out at airports. You know? Yeah. Sorry. All right. Maybe. So this type of analysis is immediately useful in all kinds of situations. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh. One more thing I want to say about this. I think... Bless you. Yes, it's on. All right. So I used to always, so I'm a Celtics fan, so and Shaquille O'Neal has been both a Laker and a Celtic. Anybody know Shaquille O'Neal? Yeah. He kind of still does shit, so he's Shaq'd in a fool and all kinds of stuff. So even though he was a Celtic for a little while, I still have to rip on him. Let's be generous and say that he made 30% of his free throws. So if you don't know anything about basketball, there's a certain kind of shot, and he made 30% of those shots. That's all you got to know. You with me? So that would be P. So what's Q? 0.7. I love you guys. 0.7. Right? Got to make one whole thing. The last digit you always make become 10. There's only one digit, so you make it become 10. I like it. That's how you still use that shortcut. If he makes 30% of his free throws, how many would you expect him to make if he takes 20 free throws? This is not the same thing as saying predicting he will make this many. This is how many I expect him to make. How do you figure it out? He makes 30%. If he takes 20 free throws, he should make how many of them? How many would I expect him to make? 6. 30% of 20, right? Because he makes 30% of all free throws. So any group of 20 free throws, I expect him to make 30% of those. Could he make more? Yeah. Could he make less? Yeah. But on average, it should come out to be that. That's the mean. So it's going to be N times P. It's going to be 20 times 0.3. That's the best formula for mean yet. The mean for a binomial distribution is N times P. Look at the number I picked here. Why did I do that? What is 12 times 0.72? 8 point. Yeah, so I knew something close to that would be a decent probability. I didn't want this to come out to be 0.00006 or something. I want to come out kind of high, so I picked something close to the mean because that's the most expected value. So if I did 9 here, it would probably be a little bit higher probability. Maybe you guys semi with me? Oh my God, we've never seen a formula for the mean that was so stupid easy. N times P. Done. So the mean is N times P. The standard deviation, this is a little bit harder to show the math. In fact, I can't assume that everybody could do the math for this, but I'm just going to tell you what it is. Square root of NP cubed. So in this case, the mean was 6. What's the standard deviation going to be? Whatever that is. It's like 2.107. I'm making shit up. I'm close. 2 point, I don't know, 2 point something, 2.05.
2.049.
Woo! 2.049.
49.
Oh my God. Come on, that was pretty good. Shit. You're on. Well, real quick. 27.8 is 6. 6 times 7 is 42. So 6 times 0.7 is 4.2. Square root of 4 is 2. So it just had to go a little above 2. I didn't have to be that close to be impressed. You guys see what I'm saying? A little bit? And then again, you're all like, I got this thing. That's your shit, man. Boy, I'm like, all right. Okay, so I know this is a surprise, but I got a handout.